If you want the latest news in technology, reviews of great new tech hardware and software, along with helpful tech tips, then Tech Brood with Greg Doig is the podcast for you and everyone that loves tech.
Welcome to another episode of Tech Brood, where we delve into the latest happenings in the tech world and talk about the latest tech products. Today we'll discuss some exciting changes coming to macOS 15 as reported by Apple Insider. The System Settings application is being overhauled. This is the most significant reorganization since its redesign. The settings within the app will be reorganized based on priority and overall importance. For instance, the section for notifications and sound settings will be moved lower in the list. In contrast, the general settings will be positioned higher. This reorganization is aimed at improving user experience and making it easier to navigate through the settings. Display-related settings are also getting a shake-up. Instead of having a dedicated section, they will be grouped with other options. Privacy and security settings will be moved near related options such as preferences for the lock screen, Touch ID, users, and groups. Siri and Spotlight settings are also moving. They will be relocated to the section containing settings related to internet accounts and the Game Center. Speaking of Siri, it's expected to receive a new monochromatic menu bar icon to better blend in with existing icons. The System Settings application will also reflect Apple's decision to rebrand its Apple ID into Apple Account. Apple is also developing a new printable account recovery summary feature in a separate iCloud preference pane. But it's not just the system settings that are getting a makeover. Apple is testing a new user interface for AirDrop and other system applications. macOS 15 will include visual changes to several core apps, including Calculator, Notes, Safari, and Voice menus. Apple introduces new features and related UI elements with every major OS update. Major redesigns occur occasionally, with the most significant visual change happening with the release of iOS 7 and macOS 10.10 Yosemite. The planned changes for macOS 15 aim to standardize the overall user interface across its platforms. While Apple plans these changes with the end user in mind, not all features may make it to the final release. The redesigned layout for system settings could be turned off within Apple's pre-release operating systems. Now we will discuss a recent high-severity security flaw in Google's Chrome browser. Google has recently addressed a critical vulnerability known as CVE-2024-5274. This is a type confusion bug in the V8 JavaScript and WebAssembly engine that can allow threat actors to perform out-of-bounds memory access, cause a crash, and execute arbitrary code. Members of Google's Threat Analysis Group and Chrome Security reported the flaw on May 20th, 2024, underlining the importance of immediate action to protect your system. Interestingly, this is the fourth zero-day that Google has patched since the start of the month, following 3 other critical vulnerability exploits. Google has not disclosed additional technical details about the flaw, but has acknowledged that this exploit exists in the wild. Since the start of the year, Google has resolved 8 zero-days in Chrome. These include vulnerabilities such as out-of-bounds memory access in V8, use after free in web codecs, type confusion in WebAssembly, and use after free in visuals. To mitigate potential threats, users should upgrade to Chrome version 125.0.6422.112/.113 for Windows and macOS, and version 125.0.6422.112 for Linux. Users of Chromium-based browsers such as Microsoft Edge, Brave, Opera, and Vivaldi are also advised to apply the fixes as and when they become available. Stay updated is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself from cybersecurity threats, so keep your browsers and other software up to date. And speaking of Chromium-based browsers have gained popularity due to their fast and secure browsing capabilities. They are built on the open-source Chromium project, which provides the core functionality of the browser. Here are some of the notable Chromium-based browsers. Top in the list, Google Chrome, which we just spoke about. It's the world's leading web browser and is based on the Chromium codebase. Next up, Brave, which is an open-source Chromium-based web browser that prioritizes user security and privacy by blocking ads and tracking. Number 3, Vivaldi is a feature-rich browser based on Chromium developed by Opera's former CEO. And number 4, Opera. It's another well-known browser based on Chromium codebase and offers various features and functionalities. 5, Microsoft Edge is based on the Chromium codebase too, providing a seamless browsing experience for Windows users. Number 6 we'll tell you about is Yandex Browser. It's a simple and easy-to-use internet browser based on the Chromium technology platform. It offers quick page loads and focuses on user needs. Number 7, Superbird. It's a Chromium-based browser that offers the same functionality as Google Chrome while providing better speed rates and enhanced privacy. Number 8, Kiwi Browser is known for its ad-free features, not tracking users and being privacy-focused, making it a privacy-friendly alternative. Number 9, Epic is a user privacy-centric browser based on Chromium. It runs by default in a mode similar to incognito mode or private browsing. And number 10 is a fairly new one, Arc, which is spelled A-R-C. It's a browser that offers great multitasking features such as tab splitting, tab pinning, and a sidebar for easily managing all open tabs. These browsers, among others, are based on the open-source Chromium project and provide impressive features that prioritize speed, privacy, and customization. But if you ever see that a Chrome update is being given and you're using one of these other browsers, well, you're going to have to update those too. Then it doesn't take much time to do an update every time you open the browser. Now let's talk about a new product from Amazon. The Amazfit Helio Ring is a health monitoring Bright ring now available in the U.S. for $299.99. So why don't they just say $300? But anyways, it comes in 2 sizes, 10 and 12, and the company is offering a $150 discounted purchase with certain smartwatches, which are the T-Rex Ultra, Falcon, or Cheetah Pro. As a bonus, buyers also receive 3 months of Zepp Aura and 6 months of Zepp Fitness free of charge. Let's talk about the features of this intelligent ring. The Helio Ring is made from a skin-friendly titanium alloy and is lightweight, weighing less than 4 grams. It has a 10 ATM water resistance rating, making it suitable for swimming and other water-related activities. In terms of health monitoring, the ring includes heart rate and SpO2 monitoring, stress tracking, sleep monitoring, and sports data tracking. It also features a long-lasting battery, wireless charging, and compatibility with devices running Android 7.0 and above or iOS 14.0 and above for iPhones. The size 10 ring has an 18.5 milliamp battery, and the size 12 model has a 20.5 milliamp battery. Both models take around 1 hour and 40 minutes to fully charge and promise up to 4 days of battery life. And yes, the ring supports wireless charging. Now let's talk about a new development from Microsoft, the introduction of Copilot Plus PCs. This is a significant move by Microsoft as it marks their entry into the Copilot market. The Copilot Plus PCs are designed to enhance productivity and collaboration, making them a valuable tool for professionals and teams. One of the standout features of these PCs is that they come with Copilot Plus PC Experience pre-installed. This means that users can access AI-intensive processes right out of the box. The AI features, including the Copilot Voice Assistant, do not require an internet connection as the AI processing occurs directly on the device. The Copilot Plus PCs are optimized to run AI workloads locally with better performance. They feature high-performance cores and efficiency-optimized cores in the built-in CPU within the X Elite. These PCs are expected to be available starting on June 18th, and a range of manufacturers, including Acer and Asetek Computer, will sell them. In addition to the hardware, Microsoft has integrated an AI assistant, Copilot, into Windows to enhance productivity and creativity. Users can access Copilot in Windows on the taskbar or by pressing the Windows logo key plus C for quick access. Devices with a Copilot key can also launch Copilot in Windows. And that's all for today's Tech Brood episode. Stay tuned for more exciting updates from the tech world each week.
Please come back for our weekly podcast and please share our site.